Your liver might be silently crying for help, and you wouldn't even know it. Every day, it's under attack from hidden enemies you face without realizing. But there's one powerful, natural solution that can help restore its strength, and you'll want to know exactly how to use it. Have you ever considered that one of the most vital organs in your body might be under constant attack without you even noticing? Every single day, your liver works silently behind the scenes, filtering toxins, metabolizing nutrients, balancing hormones, and even helping your immune system fight off invaders. It does all this without complaint, without rest. But here's the hidden danger. Even a minor imbalance in your lifestyle can trigger a chain reaction that slowly wears down your liver's defenses. And the symptoms? They don't always come in the form of pain. Sometimes it's just a constant feeling of fatigue, brain fog, skin problems, bad digestion, things you might easily ignore or blame on a busy day. And yet, what if I told you that among the chaos of modern life, there exists a natural compound found in specific plants that has been studied for its powerful ability to help your liver repair itself? And even more, what if I promised that by the end of this content, I'll reveal a bonus tip, a simple action you can take in your kitchen today to enhance the effects of this nutrient and support your liver in a way that most people overlook entirely? So why is this conversation urgent? Because the modern American lifestyle is quietly harming our livers in ways we rarely stop to think about. Think about how often processed foods sneak into our daily meals. The sugar-loaded breakfast cereals, the greasy drive-through burgers, the fizzy sodas that seem harmless after a long day. Add to that the overuse of medications like acetaminophen, frequent alcohol consumption, and environmental pollutants. It all builds up, and your liver pays the price. Here's something even more surprising. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, is now considered one of the most common liver conditions in the United States, affecting nearly 1 in 4 adults, and many of them don't drink at all. This condition develops quietly, often without any obvious symptoms, and can escalate into serious health problems if not addressed. But the good news? Your liver is one of the few organs in your body capable of regeneration, if you give it the right tools. That's why understanding how to support and nourish your liver is not just important, it's urgent. You see, your liver isn't just another organ, it's a chemical powerhouse, a guardian, a silent warrior that takes the brunt of every poor dietary choice, every drink, every pill, every polluted breath. And once its capacity is exceeded, the consequences can ripple through your entire system. But this story isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. There are natural ways to assist your liver. Nutrients that help clear the path for it to do what it does best. And today, you're going to discover exactly what those are and how to make them work for you. And remember the bonus I mentioned? Stick with me, because that small, overlooked step at the end could make all the difference between a minor improvement and a true transformation in your liver health. When it comes to your liver, every choice matters, even the ones that seem small. That's why skipping ahead or missing a detail could lead to doing things the wrong way. And when it comes to your health, the wrong way might mean no results, or worse, triggering effects you didn't anticipate. That's why this journey needs your full attention, because each piece of information builds on the last. Now that you understand why your liver deserves attention and respect, it's time to uncover the invisible threats that might already be undermining its health. The next tip is one of the most important, because ignoring it won't just slow your results. It could quietly contribute to effects you don't want to experience, ever. If you've ever thought the only real danger to your liver came from alcohol or drug overuse, you're not alone. But the truth is far more unsettling and far more common. There are threats to your liver health that are hiding in plain sight, woven into your everyday routines, meals, and even your well-intended habits. These are the silent saboteurs, and they might already be active in your life. Let's start with something most people don't question: processed food. It's convenient, fast, and everywhere. But what many don't realize is that the average American diet is filled with ultra-processed ingredients that contain high fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, preservatives, and artificial colorings. These compounds can burden your liver, forcing it to work overtime just to neutralize their effects. Over time, this toxic load doesn't just tire the liver, it damages its cells and interferes with its ability to regenerate. But that's only the beginning. Consider popular sugar-free drinks and snacks that rely on artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose. These chemicals may reduce your sugar intake, but they can also trigger oxidative stress in the liver. Studies have linked long-term consumption of these additives to changes in liver enzymes and metabolic function, even in people who otherwise seem healthy. Now think about your favorite energy drink or pre-workout formula. Many of these products are packed with stimulants, synthetic vitamins in excess doses, and unfamiliar chemical compounds. While they promise quick energy, they often come at a cost: increased liver strain. The same goes for over-the-counter medications. Pain relievers like acetaminophen, when used too frequently or at higher than recommended doses, are among the leading causes of acute liver failure in the U.S. And here's a twist that catches many off guard. Even your personal care products may be playing a role. Fragrances, parabens, and certain preservatives used in lotions, deodorants, and shampoos contain compounds that your body absorbs through the skin. Once inside, your liver must break them down. The accumulation of these low-level exposures over time adds another layer of burden. Environmental pollutants also contribute quietly. Whether it's the air you breathe near heavy traffic or the pesticides lingering on your produce, these toxins don't just vanish. They accumulate. And guess who is responsible for cleaning them up? That's right, your liver. Here's the most startling part. Many of these liver stressors show no immediate symptoms. You might feel tired more often. Your skin might start to look dull. You might even gain a little weight around your waist. But nothing that screams liver damage. That's what makes it so dangerous. It hides in plain sight, slowly progressing while you go on with your life, unaware. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to awaken your awareness. Because once you see these hidden dangers, you can take steps to remove them. You can make smarter choices, adjust your habits, and give your liver the space and nutrients it needs to recover. For example, start by reading labels more carefully. Choose whole foods over packaged ones. Wash your fruits and vegetables thoroughly. Hydrate with clean water instead of artificially sweetened beverages. And if you use medications, stick to the recommended doses, always. Remember, the liver has an incredible capacity to heal, but only if we remove what's harming it in the first place. By identifying these invisible threats, you're already ahead of the curve. You're reclaiming control over a part of your health that too many people neglect. But awareness alone isn't enough. You also need to understand the signs your body might already be sending you, and how a stressed liver can ripple through your entire system. The next tip is one of the most important, and skipping it could not only slow your healing, but also set you up for long-term health consequences you might never see coming. It's easy to underestimate how deeply connected the liver is to nearly every system in the body. But once the hidden stressors start to take a toll, the signs often ripple outward in surprising ways. You might think you're just feeling more tired than usual, maybe a bit sluggish after meals, or noticing your skin isn't as vibrant as it used to be. These aren't isolated issues. They're often clues, subtle messages from your liver saying it's overwhelmed, struggling to keep up with everything it's being asked to do. The liver has over 500 documented functions, and when it starts to falter, the consequences aren't confined to just digestion or detoxification. The effects can cascade through your entire body. Your brain, your hormones, your energy levels, they all depend on the liver working at full capacity. Take mental clarity, for example. When the liver is overloaded and can't properly eliminate toxins, those compounds may begin to circulate longer in your bloodstream. That mental fog, that lack of focus you feel in the afternoon, it could be more than just poor sleep or too much screen time. It could be your liver failing to clear out waste efficiently. This is a slow but steady process that often goes unrecognized. Your skin, the largest organ in your body, is another mirror of your internal health. A sluggish liver can lead to skin breakouts, persistent acne, dull complexion, and even eczema or rashes. That's because when your liver can't filter toxins properly, the body looks for alternative ways to eliminate waste. Often, That pressure falls on the skin, creating outward signs of internal imbalance. Hormonal imbalances are another result. The liver is responsible for breaking down excess hormones like estrogen. If that function is impaired, it can lead to mood swings, irregular cycles, and a higher risk of hormone-related conditions. This is especially relevant in both women and men who experience persistent fatigue or unexplained weight changes despite a consistent diet and exercise routine. Even your immune system is affected. About 70% of your immune cells live in and around your gut, and the liver helps regulate this environment. A liver that is under stress can lead to a weakened immune response, making you more susceptible to infections, allergies, and even autoimmune reactions. Let's not forget digestion. The liver produces bile, a substance essential for breaking down fats and absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. When bile production is compromised, you may notice bloating, indigestion, and nutrient deficiencies, even if your diet is healthy. It's not just about what you eat, it's about how well your body processes it. And here's a reality that most people overlook: weight gain. A congested liver struggles to regulate metabolism and fat storage. You might be doing everything right, but your body still resists change. That's often because the root cause isn't just in the kitchen or the gym, it's in your liver. This chain reaction is why liver health is not a luxury. It's a foundation. Supporting your liver doesn't just help detoxify your system. It strengthens your brain, balances your hormones, improves your energy, sharpens your focus, and helps you feel more in control of your body. But knowing all this isn't enough unless you take steps to change your internal environment. Every small, smart choice you make can help reverse the damage. Drinking more water, cutting back on processed foods, improving your sleep, and introducing specific nutrients known to support liver repair. These actions don't just protect your liver. They empower your entire body to perform at a higher level. The good news is that your liver is resilient. It doesn't need perfection. It just needs consistency, awareness, and the right kind of support. And that's exactly what you're about to discover. A specific nutrient backed by research that has been shown to help regenerate liver cells, fight inflammation, and enhance detoxification. The next tip is one of the most important, and overlooking it may not only limit your results, it could allow silent imbalances to persist, silently affecting your body in ways you don't yet realize. There comes a point in every wellness journey where awareness must be followed by action. Knowing that your liver is essential and vulnerable is one thing. Understanding how to help it repair and thrive is what truly creates change. And among all the tools nature has provided, one stands out for its unique ability to support, protect, and even regenerate liver tissue. A compound called silymarin, found in a plant known as milk thistle. For centuries, milk thistle has been used in traditional herbal medicine, but it's modern science that has helped confirm what many cultures have long believed. Silymarin, the active complex extracted from the seeds of this plant, is not just an antioxidant. It has been shown in research to stabilize liver cell membranes, promote cell regeneration, and combat inflammation. That means it not only protects the liver from damage, but actively supports its healing. What makes silymarin so remarkable is its ability to reduce oxidative stress inside the liver, a major cause of cellular injury. When your liver is exposed to toxins from food, medications, or the environment, it generates reactive oxygen species as part of the detoxification process. Silymarin works by neutralizing these harmful molecules, reducing inflammation, and enhancing the liver's natural defense system. In several studies, patients with liver conditions, including non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and even alcohol-induced damage, have shown measurable improvements in liver enzyme levels after consistent use of silymarin. While it's not a cure-all, it's a powerful ally in a comprehensive approach to liver care. What's more inspiring is that this nutrient doesn't just help sick livers. Even in healthy individuals, it can enhance detoxification, improve metabolic efficiency, and reduce the impact of occasional poor dietary choices. Think of it as insurance for your liver's future. But here's the key. Not all milk thistle supplements are created equal. For silymarin to be effective, it must be present in a standardized form, typically with at least 70–80% purity. Otherwise, you might be taking a product that offers little to no benefit. It's also important to understand that silymarin is fat-soluble, which means it should be taken with a healthy source of fat to ensure absorption. A few drops of extra virgin olive oil or a small piece of avocado alongside your supplement can significantly enhance its bioavailability. Consistency matters too. The liver doesn't heal overnight. Like any other organ, it requires ongoing support, especially if it's been under strain for years. A few days of use won't create lasting change. But a few weeks, coupled with healthier habits, can open the door to noticeable improvements in energy, clarity, and even digestion. It's also worth noting that silymarin has an excellent safety profile. When used at appropriate doses, it's well tolerated by most individuals and has been studied even in long-term use without serious side effects. That said, it's always wise to consult a healthcare professional before introducing any new supplement, especially if you're on medication or managing a medical condition. This is more than just a supplement. It's a signal to your body that you're ready to invest in repair rather than just covering up symptoms. It's a way to give your liver the nutrients it needs to function with the strength and efficiency it was designed for. But before you rush to add silymarin to your routine, there's one more piece of the puzzle you need to know, something most people miss. It's a simple yet powerful action that can dramatically enhance the effects of silymarin and supercharge your liver's recovery process. The next tip is one of the most important, and ignoring it could mean that even with the right nutrient, you never unlock its full potential and may unintentionally slow your own progress toward true healing. Now that you understand the powerful role of silymarin and how it can support your liver's natural healing ability, there's something equally important you need to know. Because as beneficial as this nutrient is, many people unknowingly cancel out its effects through a few common mistakes. These aren't extreme errors. They're subtle habits or misunderstandings that can quietly undermine your progress, and your liver deserves better. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming that any supplement labeled milk thistle is effective. Unfortunately, that's not true. Many over-the-counter options contain low concentrations of silymarin or are not standardized for potency. Some products even contain parts of the plant that hold little to no therapeutic value. What you want is a supplement that clearly states it contains at least 70% standardized silymarin extract. Anything less may not provide the liver-supporting benefits you're looking for. Without that standardization, you could be taking something every day that adds no real value and never know it. The second common mistake is how people take it. Because silymarin is fat-soluble, it requires dietary fat for proper absorption. Taking it on an empty stomach or alongside a fat-free meal may result in very low bioavailability. That means your body isn't absorbing it effectively. A simple solution is to pair it with a healthy fat source, like a spoonful of olive oil, a few nuts, or part of an avocado. This one adjustment can make a meaningful difference in how well your body utilizes the supplement. Another issue is expecting immediate results. Supporting your liver is a long-term investment. Some people take silymarin for a week or two and stop when they don't notice big changes. But your liver's healing and regeneration process takes time, especially if it's been under strain for years. Think of it like nurturing a garden. You wouldn't plant a seed and expect fruit the next day. The same principle applies here. Healing happens gradually. With consistent use and healthier habits, the changes start to build quietly and sustainably. There's also a tendency to rely solely on supplements without making any lifestyle changes. Silymarin is a powerful ally, but it works best when you're also supporting your liver in other ways, reducing processed food intake, minimizing alcohol, staying hydrated, and managing stress. Supplements enhance your effort, they don't replace it. If your daily habits continue to overload your liver, no nutrient alone can fully protect it. Some people unknowingly interfere with silymarin's effectiveness by combining it with substances that can tax the liver. These include high doses of acetaminophen, excessive alcohol, or consuming meals that are overly rich in sugar and refined oils. While occasional indulgences are part of life, combining them with liver-supporting efforts sends mixed messages to your body. It's like pressing the gas and brake at the same time. The progress slows, and the results you hope for remain just out of reach. One more mistake is not tracking how your body responds. Everyone is different. Keeping a simple journal of how you feel, energy levels, digestion, skin appearance, sleep quality, can help you see the changes that might otherwise go unnoticed. When you pay attention, you begin to connect small improvements to the actions you're taking, which reinforces consistency. Awareness of these common missteps doesn't mean you need to be perfect. It just gives you the power to refine your approach. Avoiding these errors can help you get the most out of silymarin and allow your liver to truly benefit from your efforts. Because every small correction brings you closer to feeling better, thinking clearer, and living with more vitality. But even with the right supplement, the proper timing, and supportive habits, there's one last element that completes the picture. It's a simple but powerful step that few people talk about, and yet it could multiply the impact of everything you've done so far. The next tip is one of the most important, and missing it could reduce the benefits you've worked for, or even cause reactions you never expected, especially if you've already made changes without it. Now that you understand what to avoid and how to use silymarin correctly, there's one more piece that brings everything together. This step is simple, accessible, and often overlooked, but it can dramatically boost your results. It isn't a product or another supplement. It's a natural synergy that amplifies liver repair, and it starts with something you may already have in your kitchen: turmeric. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, which has been studied for its potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. On its own, curcumin has shown promise in reducing liver enzyme levels and improving markers of liver function in individuals with fatty liver and other inflammatory conditions. But when combined with silymarin, the results become even more powerful. Together, they support liver cell regeneration, reduce oxidative stress, and help your body eliminate harmful toxins more efficiently. What makes this combination so effective is how complementary these two compounds are. While silymarin protects and repairs liver cells, curcumin enhances the body's natural detoxification pathways and reduces inflammation that often slows healing. Think of them as two allies working on different fronts toward the same goal: restoring your liver to its optimal state. But there's one important detail. Curcumin alone has low bioavailability. That means your body absorbs very little of it unless it's paired with another key ingredient: piperine, the active compound in black pepper. When consumed together, curcumin absorption can increase by up to 2,000%. This isn't an exaggeration, it's a well-documented synergy in nutritional science. So what does this mean for you? It means that by simply adding a pinch of black pepper to your turmeric, or choosing a supplement that combines both, you can unlock the full potential of curcumin. And when you combine that with silymarin, you create a powerful foundation for liver support. In practical terms, you can start your day with a warm drink that blends turmeric, black pepper, and a small amount of healthy fat, like coconut milk or almond milk, with a teaspoon of virgin coconut oil. This simple habit can become part of your morning routine and deliver measurable benefits over time. You can also include more turmeric-rich dishes in your meals, like curries, soups, or golden milk. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Small intentional actions done daily are what build lasting health. Now you might wonder, why is this so often overlooked? The answer is that many people search for complicated solutions when the most effective answers are simple and natural. They forget that the body is designed to heal when given the right support. It doesn't always need radical interventions. Sometimes it just needs a little help getting back into balance. When you combine silymarin with curcumin and piperine, you create a foundation of protection, repair, and resilience. You allow your liver to do what it does best: filter, restore, and regulate. You improve not just one aspect of health, but many. Your energy stabilizes, your digestion improves, your skin becomes clearer, your mind feels sharper. This is the ripple effect of liver wellness. And perhaps most importantly, you reinforce the message to your body that healing is a priority, that you're choosing health not through extremes, but through informed, consistent choices. That message is powerful. It builds trust in your own habits. It motivates you to keep going. So as you put all of this into action, avoiding the silent threats, using the right supplements correctly, and combining them with natural allies like turmeric and black pepper, you create a complete strategy for liver support that's rooted in knowledge and intention. Your body is capable of incredible things when given the right tools. Your liver can regenerate, your energy can return, your mind can feel clear again. And it starts with these simple yet transformative choices. If this message resonates with you, if you've learned something that inspired you, take a moment to share it with someone who could benefit too. Support is stronger when it spreads. And as you keep learning, remember, knowledge isn't just power. It's the first step toward healing.